There are many different ways that a series deals with the idea of time travel. We've always had the plethora of TV shows, movies, and especially anime, with massive hits in the past like Charlotte, Erased, and ReZero, each taking different shot at the sci-fi trope. For some reason, there is that one anime that stands out from the others, an anime that seems to be highly praised and liked by both anime reviewers and anime fans. Steins. Boasting one of the highest ratings across dozens of sites, Steins Gate is one of the most popular anime of all time, ranking in the top 10 in my anime list, I think. I need to double check that. But what actually makes this anime so fundamentally different from the others, which is what we're going to talk about here. This is more of a recommendation than an actual review of this amazing series. When recommending Steins Gate to someone, there are two ways to recommend it, and there's two ways people will recommend it. The first one is, oh, it's the best TV show of all time, without any context, without any reason. But then there's the more rational people, the people that will tell you that it has a boring and slow start, but it gets better after a few episodes. I mean, honestly, both of them are correct. People who couldn't keep up with the first few episodes and ended up dropping it, but later came back regretting their decision. Well, there is a reason why the first few episodes are slow and boring, according to some people, and that is mainly due to Steins Gate being a visual novel originally, which was adapted into an anime, and because of this, many people might struggle to watching the first few episodes of the anime, as nothing major happens and it feels like the episode drags out more than necessary. The real point of this beginning is not to drag out the series or anything. It's to get you to know the characters it's to get you, the viewer, or the player, depending on what you're watching or playing, more used to the story, along with the characters and their unique personalities. You get to see what kind of people they are, their relationships with one another, and you get teased with their small scientific breakthroughs. This can easily be seen as lazy in part of the production team in order to add more episodes to the anime, but I can tell you, without the necessary character development, they would fall flat when the show kicks into fifth gear. I'm not gonna lie, when I started to watch the series, I didn't get further than 3 episodes, since I thought it wasn't really my cup of tea and the pacing was kinda trash, but I kept on watching. For some reason, I just couldn't turn it off after that. At one point, it got so good. Is episode after episode after episode. And I think I lost a few nights sleep over it. Now that we've covered the main turn-offs of this anime, let's discuss why is it such a breath of fresh air compared to a similar series. Well, the series starts introducing us to 2 of its main characters.
研究所だ。所属研究員を紹介しておこう。まずはラボメンナンバー001。ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。この俺、大院京馬。
オカリーの方が可愛いのに。
黙れ。岡部倫太郎は世を忍ぶ仮の名だ。そしてラボメンナンバー002。コスプレ作りが趣味の高一点。椎名真由里。
てってるー、マユシーです。
そしてラボメンナンバー003。スーパーハッカー橋田至。
ハカーじゃなくハッカーだろ上皇。
以上の3名だ。
I don't know what I wrote. Oh well. About selling it, but giving it back right to her anyways. And Mayuri likes to support Okabe with all the crazy scientific projects without ever doubting it. I mean, she kinda does, I'm guessing, but never in the series. I mean, kinda that's up for debate. From these kind of moments, you get to see that they're just normal people living their day-to-day lives. normal. Are they normal though? I mean, not really. Going back to the conference, we met Christina. Yes, I mean, they're forcing me to say it that way. I just want to say Christina, but okay, alright, I'll say Christina. You happy? Yeah.
Hey, master. I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
はい。何ですか
Please send out.
日本語で OK か。
Out hostage.
Yes. そのゲストの Make Me Please Pin Badge.
Okay, go back to the video.
忘れないで。
Christina,
あなたは一人じゃない。
the latest integrant to Okabe's little group, had an actual accomplished scientist background who actually tries to ruin Okabe for interrupting her in this conference by proving her that time travel is non-existent, it cannot happen. But like really pissed off, Okabe just storms out. This would be the main cast of the story, but without forgetting your boy Daru, the self-proclaimed super hacker, who by surprise of everyone is actually very capable when it comes to computers and processing complex codes. This of course doesn't take away from his otaku-driven perverted personality that only drives up the likability of the character, since you do not generally get a character who is so okay with being open-ended otaku and a gamer, which I can't help but chuckle a little when he's making his jokes. And even with his weirdness, Daru ends up being one of the most down-to-earth characters that you get from this story, as you can clearly see that he gets his unique personality since he is from Akihabara, the epicenter of otaku culture, to his love for both 2D and 3D waifus, due to his frequent visits to the maid cafe. Even after talking so long about these characters and the setting, I guess that we haven't really even talked about what makes Steins Gate so unique. And that time travel, it's a very tricky idea to use in a show or a game. You can't just have characters go back in time without any consequences. There are usually many consequences and that cause the effect of ideology, where doing things will lead out to the one outcome and yada yada yada, you know, the final outcome. For instance, you may wake up one morning and decide to drink, which you could probably do energy, you need a meal, but you know what? I'm sorry, scriptwriter, but this is just we're just blabbering on. I'm just gonna, with Steins Gate 0 coming out soon and seeing an alternate ending to this series, I can't help but be excited to see how it does and how it adds up to the legacy that Steins Gate has built up over the years. Or is it just an unnecessary add-on just to profit more from the success of the series? Obviously, these are not only the characters in the story that we haven't had the full chance to talk about cleverly. Steins Gate uses time travel to convey a unique take on this saturated sci-fi theme that used a very previously discussed in many franchises. But going more in depth about all these things would make it harder to keep the video spoiler free. And if you're interested in a video that goes more in depth into Steins Gate and the ideologies and all the other thingamajings that this show is about, then just let us know, because we're probably gonna use our phone and put it next to a microwave oven, and we're gonna see you guys in the future. Well, that was a really bad whatever that was. But anyways, guys, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to watch Steins Gate, it's on Netflix. And if you do not have Netflix, what are you doing with your life? Or you could just, you know, visit that illegal website. We already know which one it is. We're not gonna say it because I do not support it. I mean, piracy is bad. I think whoever made that video, I can't remember if it was DG Bro or mother's basement. But anyways, I'm just going off in a tangent. Thank you guys for watching. Leave any ideas that you had. If you dislike the video, please don't dislike it. If you like the video, yes, you'd like it. Please subscribe. And don't forget to stay logical. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, our social media and shit is just down in the doobly-doo below. You know, like it always is for every other YouTuber. But don't forget to check it. Hit me up in the Twitters or in the Instagrams, or hell, just talk to us down in the comments below. And see you guys soon. Bye.